Alright, so in this video, as you can tell from the title, it's quite serious. I mean, it's um, a video that I've always wanted to make, or something I've always wanted to talk about, even before I had a YouTube channel. And it's, the topic of the death penalty. And it's why I still support it and, still believe in it, even though I would consider myself a progressive, right? And the reason why I'm making this video today is because of this case that I'm about to show right now. And I'll just give some background on it. I remember it happened last year, July. I remember hearing about it in the news, but I didn't know who the perpetrator was, or I didn't even know who the victims were. All I heard was that there was a quadruple homicide. And it was only until last week that I seen the follow-up to the story. And so basically what it was, or what happened was, this guy, this 24-year-old, so I'm guessing he was 23 at the time, since it's been over a year now, ended up killing 3 generations of his own family, simply because he was too much of a coward and a liar and a failure to tell his parents that he wasn't in engineering anymore. Like, I think he flunked out his first year, but he kept up the facade like, oh no, I'm still in it. So, I mean, that's just crazy to me. That's just crazy. So for however long it took him, 4 years, 6 years, however long it was, he kept putting on the facade that, he's still in engineering and he's, about to graduate, which is what triggered these murders. He was set to graduate the day after he killed his family. So what he did was, and I don't know, some of the charges, I'm like, okay. It said here that he killed his mom first, and that one is apparently second-degree murder, which I'm like, I'm not sure how that is second degree. It seems like he already knew what he wanted to do, but okay. But that one was second degree. But then the ones after that were third degree. Were first-degree murder, so that makes sense. But, I mean, the gruesomeness of this, and this is why I think Canada messed up, they allow people like this guy a chance to still breathe the same air when they don't even deserve it, They allow people like this guy a chance to possibly get out, on parole. But I mean, I doubt it's likely going to happen, but still, why are you like, I'll get into that later. I just want to try and focus as much on this case as possible and trying to kind of explain why I still believe in the death penalty and why I still think it's a good thing to have around. But sadly, Canada has gotten rid of it. And instead, we like to act like, we're above everything. We're above our, Yeah, never mind. But Canada, they like to always ride a high horse. So they'll abolish the death penalty. They'll give everyone a chance for parole, even though we already know that they're never going to get out anyway. We've essentially condemned them to death, but we're just going to play this game to make ourselves look better than other places. But anyway, so this guy, this 24-year-old, like I said, lied to his parents about being in engineering. And also, I'd like to add too, I don't even care if the parents rode him to get this engineering degree. Like, to me, like, you don't, if your parents would have disowned you if they found out that you failed, well, so be it. But I mean, you killed your parents, and then you killed your grandmother, and then you killed your sister. Like, what was that all about, Was it just collateral damage? Nothing mattered to you other than, just keeping up the lie? And now look at you, you're behind bars, so what was the point of all that, But anyway, this idiot killed his mother first, hit her over the head, slit her throat. Then he killed his grandmother, same way. And then while he was waiting for his sister and father to both come back from work, he was playing video games and plotting on how he's going to kill them. So they're out there, his sister's out working, his father's out working. He's just killed his mother and grandmother, and now he's playing video games. And on top of that, he's thinking, okay, how am I going to kill them when they get back? This son of this this bastard, this cheeky bastard. So his sister comes back, and he kills her same way as he killed his mother and his grandmother. And then his father comes back, and then he kills him too. I mean, these people, his family, he killed 3 generations of his family, and they were all young, Like his mother was 50, says right here. His grandmother was 70. I mean, his father was 59, and then his sister was only 21. So, I mean, he robbed decades of their lives simply because he was too much of a failure in his own to admit to it and to just, deal with the consequences of that. Like, I got no sympathy for this guy, No sympathy at all. Yeah. And then to make matters worse, like I can understand some people say, oh, heat of the moment, you didn't understand. It's like, okay, sure. I mean, maybe the first one, but I mean, you kill 3 other people? Nah. And then what really pissed me off the most about this guy was then his apology. And this to me is what sealed it for me. And this is why I think he should be executed. If Canada had the death penalty, this is why I think he should be executed. It's because look at what he says here. Let's read his apology, and then you tell me if there's anything wrong with it. But it doesn't matter because I'll tell you what I find wrong with it. But let's read it, okay? So he says here, he apologizing for his actions. That's what they said he did. Now let's read what he actually said. Said, I would like to just apologize to anyone I have impacted negatively with my actions. He told a virtual courtroom. So he's not sorry for what he did. He didn't say, oh, I wish I could take it back. I completely regret what I did. It was, a horrific mistake, and he's not taking responsibility. He's not owning up to it. No. He said, I would like to apologize to anyone who I have negatively impacted for my actions. So essentially he's saying that I'm sorry that you are offended by what I did. Not that, oh, I'm sorry for, killing my family, and I'm sorry for robbing them of their lives. He's not sorry for that. He's sorry that you, as their friend, as, their family members that are upset that they're now dead, I'm sorry that I offended you. This cheeky bastard, And then he goes on to say, especially to the people who knew my family, friends, and loved ones who I know could have never seen something like this from me happening. So, I mean, what are you trying to say? So it's like, so he doesn't care about, he's killed his mother, his grandmother, his sister, his father. It's like, oh no, I apologize to my family, my friends, and loved ones who could have never seen something like this happening or coming from me. I'm like, what kind of an apology is this? There's no apology here. There's no remorse. There's no accountability. And then this also pissed me off too. After he kills his family, yeah, he takes a picture and then sends it to his buddy in the US, one of his gaming friends, and then captions it, I just slaughtered my entire family. Like, what the hell is this? This cheeky bastard. And then someone's gonna come and tell me, oh no, he deserves he doesn't deserve nothing. He doesn't deserve a second chance. He doesn't deserve life in prison. Let's just be done with this guy. Like, this is some horrific shit, man. And he says here that he told the friend he felt shame because his family believed he was studying engineering. So it didn't mention anything that, oh, he was pressured or whatever, you know. It's just that he felt shame. So he killed, so, like, none of this makes sense, you know? None of this makes sense, which is why I'm pretty upset, you know, about this, because you robbed 3 generations of your own family who it seems like you cared about, because you said, oh, you know, you felt shame. So you must mean like, you know, you cared about them or something. You cared about how they thought about you. And yet your best solution your best solution for not only yourself, but for them was to just execute the whole family. Nah, nah, nah. Yeah, I'm done with this guy. You know, there's no way this guy should be alive after being convicted of everything. Nah, he should be executed. And that's why I still believe in the death penalty. I still support it. And I'll stick by it no matter who it is. If I ever did something like that, if my family members ever did anything like that, if my loved ones, you know, whoever, yeah, so I'll say the same thing. Say the same thing. Yeah, but I'm done with this guy for now.